I never play with your heart, so uh, I never do like that. Oh, my baby, I know how to start, so. Okay, so for a lot of people who's on the twin flame journey, with all the triggering that your counterpart is going to give you, they're going to come in, they're going to piss you off. You know, you're going to be like having a really good day, and your masculine or feminine comes through, and they just come through, and their energy comes through and just like ruins your day. Or they come through and they say something to ruin your day. Baby, this is the hardest journey because the journey is here to trigger everything that you think is not wrong with you. The journey is to bring to the surface everything that is causing blockages in your life and keeping you in a stagnant position and not ascending as a master, not embodying what the number 11 means to you. 1111 in the 12th flame, in the twin flame journey. 1111, it's very sacred. It's codes that are being decoded, that is giving you the awareness that you're stepping into something that is bliss. You're stepping into something that's not only going to change your life, but it's going to change the community. It's going to change your friends and family's life, because never in life have they witnessed two very different people loving each other, and no matter how much obstacles are thrown their way, they continue to fight the dragon together. So if you're in a twin flame journey, you will, one of you will. Usually it's the feminine that awakens before the masculine. Usually you will be drawn to what sage is. Before I met my masculine, I didn't give two fucks about what the fuck sage was. But until I met my masculine, I knew what the fuck sage was, because there's some fucking demonic strongholds that fucking come with your twin, and you know it's the same shit that's lying dormant in you. You're gonna have to get some sage to sage the shit. You're gonna have to sage to cleanse your home. You're gonna have to sage to cleanse your aroma. You're gonna have to learn what it means to cleanse your aroma by taking spiritual baths, because at this point you're gonna be desperate to save your soul. It's not about your divine counterpart, it has everything to do with you. Your twin flame will come in to show you that you do not love yourself. You do not respect yourself. You do not, have what it takes to survive if you don't have your intuition and everything that is supposedly good to you ripped from you. You have to get the ground that you walk on ripped from you, so that you could shake your energy up to be like, oh damn, it's an emergency. I hit rock bottom. There's nowhere else to go but up. But up with communication. No more immature behaviors, no more deceptive behaviors. Up with, boosting your self-esteem to the point that you don't need no one to come in to tell you, hey, I support you doing what you're doing. Spirit, God, whatever you believe in, when you say you want something, they test you to see how bad you want it. Me, I said I wanted to be a tarot reader. I wanted to be a motivational speaker. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be a mother. I want to be a wife. I want to be somebody that is aspiring to inspire and using everything in my life to teach. I want to be a photographer. I want to be a model. I want to do all this. But before I could be all that, the obstacles had to come in to see, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want this communication to work? How bad do you want this union to work? If you want it that bad, then you're going to have to do bad all by yourself. You want strength? This is giving you strength. For the many times and nights and days that you are spent crying about this situation, that was spirit and God, Allah, whoever you mess with spiritually, that was them strengthening you to the core. Because where God is taking you, where spirit is taking you, a lot of people not going to support you. A lot of people not going to believe in you. Your twin flame is not going to believe in you. But guess what? You got to believe in yourself enough to ride the wave. For a lot of people, you already experienced tower moments. In January, before the 6th of January, you experienced hell and the year just started. What does that mean, beloved? Are you going to stop? Are you going to sink or swim? The person that's quote unquote say they love you, they're not talking to you. Does that mean you're going to stop? Or you gonna sink or swim? What you gonna do? Because we have 11 more months to go. The 12th month is not even fully intact yet. This is the 6th of the month, and people are already experiencing the lack thereof, the will to keep fighting for themselves because somebody is not cheering for them, because somebody not clapping their hands for them, because somebody's not coming in to hug them because they need a hug. Baby, you're gonna have to hug yourself. I'm Jay Moya. Welcome to Moon Kiss Exchange. Grand Rising. Good morning. Grand Rising. I don't really say good morning because I'm not mourning about anything, you know. Um, I'm not mourning about anything, and I need people to understand that your speech, it really means a lot, and you need to watch and be mindful and be aware of what curses you're speaking over yourself, especially in this union, because I know many days I wake up and I just want to hit my masculine with the truck and keep it moving. And you know, many days he want to hit me with a truck and keep it moving because we really trigger each other. But you know, everything that we trigger each other for, it's a sacred space that we're creating to elevate, you know. And because we love each other so much, we don't back down from each other. You know, I stand up for what I believe is right, you know, and that causes him to reset, you know, because I know that I know that I know that I know. So when I know that I'm right, you know, Bridget, Goddess Bridget tells me, you know, what's up. And, you know, that's my ancestors. That's my guides. You can't tell me I'm wrong when I know I'm right. So, hey. And in this twin flame journey, I created an altar to connect with the divine because most of the time I'm lost trying to connect with my masculine, and the only way that I can have clarity and to see what I see, I chose to make a sacred connection with the divine. Hence the name over here, which my company name is Moon Kiss Exchange, but on here it's Moon Kiss Divine Exchange because this is where I break down, you know, love and the feminine energy and the masculine energy, and I will do so continuously. The more I show up for myself, the better and better things are going to get so that you can get the clarity for your situation. You probably don't need to create an altar. And before I had an altar, I embodied myself to be the altar. My affirmations were, I am the candle, I am the flame, you know. And whenever I wanted to shoot energy to my guides, you know, I'd be like, you know, from my heart, I have nothing because I lost everything. I have nothing, but, you know, I have energy and I have this light. I have this cup of water. I have this apple. I have this orange. I have this letter. That's how I started communicating with spirit. That's how I started getting in touch with the God. That's how I started getting in touch with the goddess in me. And it took my divine masculine to break me, to come into my life and to do what I would never allow anybody else to do, to trigger me so that I can trigger myself and elevate. And in doing so, I elevated and raised the consciousness of the people that comes towards me. This is what the twin flame journey is about. So for those of you who are going to be watching this video in the future, the twin flame journey, it's not about you in a 3D relationship, loving your man, loving your woman. It's about loving source. It's about connecting back to the ashe, the essence that created us. It's about going into yourself, you know, picking up the call to come out here and be a humanitarian, open up a charity, open up a clinic, you know, use what downloads you were gifted to heal people. Some people are Reiki healers. Some people are crystal energy healers. Some people are tarot healers. Some people are, you know, high priestesses, high priests. Whatever light code has been instilled with you, shine bright, beloved, shine bright. So these are the first two cards that came out. I'm going to leave them right here. Spirit, give me some messages about the divine feminine, because I do know that the divine feminine is not to back down from her calling in life right now. per the Page of Swords that's been stressing her out, per the Two of Pentacles that's been juggling things in his situation, per the man that walked away from her to do him. That's why you shouldn't be crying over him. Rather, build your altar. It could be this small. Just create a sacred space where you can go to pray and meditate, because you need to keep doing you no matter how this person is making you feel. For a lot of feminines, look, this person walked away to go find something. You know, he probably think the grass is greener on the other side, because the triggering is too much for him. And men or women who are emotionally insecure, they don't know how to communicate the right way. When things get when they get pushed up against a corner and they're forced to face their truth, they're forced to face the fear, they're forced to face the doubt. You know, some of them don't have enough, let's say it, balls to be an adult about a situation. So they rather just walk away from it. No matter how much goodness and mercy is here, they rather just walk away from it. Some of them rather just juggle, because they don't know what they want in life. So they're going to juggle you, they're going to ruin you, and spirit is telling you, don't let this happen. Don't back down. If you got to separate, if you got to create a sacred space so that you can tame your beast, so that you're not crying and crying yourself to sleep about somebody that walked away from you, baby, their communication is bad. They're not going to come in to communicate with you. So why don't you go within? Create a sacred space, go within and build a communication with you and connect yourself to source, which is connecting yourself to something higher than you, something that's a higher consciousness than you. You know, that's the God in you. That's the light codes of the divine feminine and the masculine. You know, breaking the ego in you so that the real you can illuminate, whether or not this person doesn't want to talk to you or not. Some people like to cut off communication with people because it is a manipulative tactic. Some people, you know, they cut off communication because they want you to feel lower. They want you to feel smaller than them, because it gives them the more power to be the one standing on top of you, you know, ruining your life and swaying your emotions all over the place. Some people love that kind of power, and some people do that on purpose. Some people are just born and they are solely energy vampires. If you don't love yourself enough and you don't have a sacred space, a sacred relationship with spirit, how will you know who to trust when they come around you? A lot of people don't even trust their intuition. You know, they don't even trust their intuition. And, you know, the bottom of the deck clarifying this for me is the feminine has to make up her mind about what she wants. The masculine has to make up his mind about what he wants. Right now, spirit is gifting us detachment. We need to take it. A lot of people are scared to move away from their masculine, scared to move away from their feminine, because they're scared that if they leave, you know, this person is going to find a new love or something. If this is your twin flame, it doesn't matter if y'all separated for 10 years. You guys will find each other again. There's no way that a twin flame can cut off communication and never want to talk to you. They could cut off communication for a day, a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year or so, but baby, they will be back, because what spirit put together, no man can destroy, not even you. Not even you, unless both of you guys have a heart-to-heart conversation and y'all like, look, you were just sent into my life to shake things up so that I can, you know, illuminate from within and have a third eye to see things in this situation. Okay? For women, you guys are being called to step into your calling. And instead of picking your man and crying over your man and blowing him up, you need to step into your calling, because you are divine. It is time for you to step into your calling, you know, fulfill your purpose to thyself, so that you could be of service to the community in whatever way. If you called to be a teacher, go be a teacher. If you called, you know, to lead Sunday school or something, do you. But first, go within. You know, and I'm telling you, for the twin flame journey, you guys are going to be, you know, open-minded to more esoteric things, because spirit is here. We're not religious people. We're spiritual people. Yeah. So just know, anybody holding on to their finances, anybody being petty and stingy with their love, being petty and stingy with their finances, baby, they're going to be petty and stingy, and they're going to be coming in and out your life. And if you don't have your roots grounded, you're probably going to fall for their stuff. But beloved, it's time for you to stand up and believe in what you think is right. And it's time for you to use your throat chakra. If this person is being stingy, it's time for you to stand up, don't back down, and let them know you being stingy and I don't appreciate it. You okay? And you let them know this: I appreciate all that I have. Take time to smell the flowers, whether you own the garden or not. Pay attention to all the resources available to you, not what you lack, beloved. You might lack a man, you might lack a woman, but so what? Does that mean that you're nobody? Or does that mean that you're all the more somebody, and you're unique and you're special in your entirety? Let those you appreciate know how you feel. Baby, start by letting yourself know how much you feel about yourself. And please practice forgiveness to yourself, because a lot of people are blaming themselves for their twin flame situation not being in union. And what we're not understanding is, if you're not in union, it's because there's something that you're not healing on your end as a feminine. And if you're not in union, there's something on the masculine's in that needs healing as a masculine, and both of you must heal separately. It's not your job as the feminine to heal your man. It's not your job to tell him to grow up. It's not your job to tell him, oh, you need to communicate better, you need to do whatever. It's his job to do what he has to do, to be of service for himself, and to love himself and respect himself enough to come back through spirit to be the man ordained by God and Goddess for you. Okay? So I'm going to put these away. You want to put these away? Yeah. Divine Feminine, Mother Earth is calling you. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. We need you out here. We need you. We have so much spiritual warfare going on, baby. We need your help. You are highly intuitive. You are clairvoyant. You are special. And even in your situation, your gut is telling you that something is wrong. Baby, take time to heal, because a lot of you are losing weight. A lot of you can't sleep. A lot of you are just like, going to work and your head is not here. A lot of you are driving and you guys don't even know how you got from point A to point B, because you're in your mind so much. You're in your mind so much. So, Spirit is really trying to help us, because the purge is still going on. And they gave me 4 affirmations for you. And I'm going to shuffle and see which card is the first one that wants to be read, because I'm really taking my time for this reading this morning. Grand Rising, beloved. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. And stop. Details. I pay attention to details. It's usually the small points that trip us up. Pay attention to details without nitpicking or becoming overly critical. Don't put things off. By tackling the tasks that intimidate us, we will ease our minds and lighten up our burden. What does this message mean to you, beloved? I'm going to read it again. I pay attention to details. It is usually the small points that trip us up. Pay attention to details without nitpicking or becoming overly critical. Don't put things off. By tackling tasks that intimidate us, we ease our minds and lighten our burden. What this means to me, let's break it down. It is usually the small points that trip us up. In this twin flame journey, I kid you not, me and my masculine are being petty in our ego, because the other day he was like looking for crazy glue and he made a slick ass comment, right? And that day I wasn't for any type of comment, because I was already being triggered from the full moon and all that. And he's like, all these glues that we have in the house and I can't find one. And he said something about my nails. Boy, that's all he had to say. Just that little bit of thing. And then like the next day he's like, all you had to do was say like there's no more glue, that you used the glue and that was it. But no, I wasn't happy having it because he said it with some slickness in his mouth. And I'm not the one, the two or the three. I'm not. And it could be petty things like that, small things like that cut off communication to somebody that you're supposed to be talking to. But hey, I'm egocentric. Yes, the fuck I am. I'm very, very fiery. I'm empathic. I pick up a lot of shit from other people. And if he comes in at the wrong time, saying the wrong thing to trigger me, and when I'm too weak to not be moved by somebody saying something to cause me to be like being snappy, we're not talking. Something petty like that. You could be in an argument over petty things, and next thing you know, it really was something petty, and then it turns out into something big, you know? And stop. Intuit. I listen to my hunches and feelings. Sit quietly with trust. Okay, hold on. I listen to my hunches and feelings. I said I'm going to take my time. Sit quietly with a trusted friend and have the friend ask you questions, including those you have prepared, without censoring your words. Give voice to the thoughts that come from deep within. That voice is your intuition. And this is the voice that the masculine is not waiting to. And this is the voice that the feminine is really paying attention to. The masculine is not paying attention to his intuition. Some of them. And some of them are picking up the call and they're finally listening to their intuition. The feminine has been paying attention to everything in the situation because she's always been alert. She's always been on point. She's always been intuition in its entirety. You know, it's when the feminine doesn't listen to her intuition, that's when she's crying herself to sleep about her masculine. But right now, the masculine is starting to listen to his intuition. Sometimes in the twin flame journey, not sometimes, all the damn time, excuse me, all the damn time in the twin flame journey, you get triggered so much. You get so upset about what your man is doing. You get so upset about what your female is doing that you call friends to help you. And then these friends already have a problem with your twin flame union. They already got a problem with you being with the person you're with because they're haters. Everything was set up the way it was set up on purpose because spirit is going to trick you. Spirit is going to test you to see how bad do you want the person you've been waiting for your whole life. Are you going to call your friends about advice for the person that you've been wanting your whole life, and then your friends say, oh, this person is crazy, and then you believe what your friends say, and instead of calling your intuition, you call your friends. Instead of calling your ancestors, your guides, your angels, you call your friends, and your hating ass friends tell you, oh, that bitch crazy. Why don't you just forget about her? Here's my friend. She been wanting you for a whole time. And then the masculine stupid ass go resonate with the lower vibrating energy, and he does what is stupid because he doesn't follow his intuition. Or the female might call a friend and be like, girl, he ghosting me again. And she be like, girl, we're going to the club tonight. Girl, come on. I have my cousin with me. You could get to know him. And then your dumb ass go to the club and get to know the cousin. And the cousin went into them drawers, took a nipple out the bra. And then now next thing you know, that caused further separation from you and your masculine. Some people like to be immature, and if the masculine cheat on them, they go cheat. Don't do that, baby, because that's just going to hurt you, and that's just going to make you look even bad. And believe it or not, the masculine is very jealous. And believe it or not, he could be screwing a whole bunch of people in the world, but if you go around and you screw one person, his narcissistic behaviors, his jealousy, everything that's wrong with him is going to come to the surface. That's not going to be good for the relationship. It's going to cause separation, and union would be impossible. Union is very easy if everybody just sit down, mind their own business, and do what they came here to do. Period. But we're humans. We like we like misery. We like pain and suffering because that's what we're programmed to resonate with. We don't resonate with being the god or goddess because that's not what the curriculum in America shows us. That's not what they teach us. And America is so shitty that they leave America to come brainwash people outside of America because they know the collective is stronger than them. So they do what they have to do to poison our mind, poison our body, poison our food. Stop. Light-hearted. I try to see the humor in all things. A sense of humor is one of the most attractive and desirable traits in a partner or friend. It can heal you and empower you to endure life's challenges as no other force can. Your sense of humor helps you maintain a healthy perspective. In this twin flame journey, if I did not have a sense of humor, I'd be dead. I mean, I died already and came back with my third eye decalcified to the point that I can see past everybody bullshit times a million now. And it just really put me in a corner because it's like I'm opposing. I'm like further going away from my masculine, and I'm further going away from people, places, and things. Like my energy is too sensitive right now, and so it's like I'm guarding myself. I'm putting my sets up for myself, and right now I'm really not finding anything funny about this situation. I'm really being more stressed out about this situation because I'm realizing how bad it is on earth, but I'm not trying to cry. So I'm doing my part to raise the vibration of the earth so that people can laugh, because that's the easiest way I can heal you is by freaking saying some fucking funny ass shit to make you laugh, because humor is medicine. Laughing is medicine. So I do what I have to do, and I'm creative about what I have to do. I'm optimistic about what I have to do for me so that I can be of service for you. Instead of entertaining my masculine whenever he wants to ghost me or things like that, whenever he chooses to run away, whenever he chooses to cut off communication, I don't care about that stuff no more. That shit don't trigger me no more. I'm now seeing him being triggered by me just minding my own business, by me just healing myself. He is triggered as fuck. And you know what? I don't give two fucks, because nothing was going when I was trying to save his ass. Now that I see and I learned my lesson, I'm saving my ass. And by saving my ass, I'm saving everybody else. And now spirit working on him, and I just have to be patient. I just have to be patient, but the pendulum is being swung, and it's being swung away from him because his energy need to be reset, and my need to be reset. So spirit put separation so that we can reset our energy. And if we are to come back together and freaking really, really respect each other and get up out of our egos, then transformation will take place times a million. Last card, beloved, from this is optimism. I see the good in everything around me. Is the bottle half full or half empty? Of course, it is both. And we can either see the lack or rejoice in whatever fullness we are blessed with. A positive attitude is crucial to live well and heal. I do understand that, and I'm using myself as an example so that you can take what I'm reading for you to use yourself as an example, so that you could plug it into your life and into your situation, so that you know this reading is not in vain. This reading is actually something that's going to help you for the ones that are actually watching. Okay? Is the bottle half full or half empty? Is the love and joy within you half full or half empty? Is the respect that you have for yourself half full or half empty? The love that you have for your divine counterpart, is that half full or is it half empty? It's both. It's both. Okay? Of course, it is both, and we can either see the lack or rejoice. It's either you can see the good in your relationship, or you can see the bad in the relationship, or you can take both the good and the bad and rejoice and make your aroma lighthearted about this situation, and pay attention and pay attention to the red flags and the details in this situation, and trust your intuition in this situation. And that's being optimistic about seeing the good and the bad and everything around you. Because a lot of people are pointing the finger at their divine counterpart as if it's them that's raining hell on them. But your divine counterpart is raining nothing but blissful blessings on you. Nobody in life can trigger you the way this person can. It's for a reason. It's because it's true passion. And passion is our new beginning. Passion is sourced from life. Passion is giving us what we always wanted. But now passion is telling you, optimism is telling you, how bad do you want it? It's not easy to ask for something and not be ready to receive it. You have to be ready to receive what you're asking for in prayer, in meditation. What you want in life, it's not going to come to you easy. It's gonna come to you, but it's gonna come to you with you getting hit by a truck. It's gonna come to you somebody pulling your hair. It's gonna come to you with you being sick. It's gonna come to you, you probably gonna get fired. It's gonna come to you, you probably gonna have to go to jail. It's gonna come to you, and it's gonna make it hard for you to get it. So how bad do you want it? You gotta work hard for what you want. If you want this twin flame journey, you gotta work hard for it. It is a gift, but it just doesn't feel like a gift. Are you willing to endure the obstacles that are here to make you stronger? Are you going to endure the constructive criticism when they tell you that something is wrong with you? And until you get you right, your relationship ain't going to go nowhere, because in the twin flame journey, you mirror each other. If he's a cheater, she's a cheater. If she's a liar, he's a liar. Okay? It's gonna be, he might be cheating on his diet. He don't have to be cheating with his sacral area. He don't. You feel me? You need to disassemble your situation, and you need to master it so that you know how you're gonna guide it. That's why a lot of females, they handle their masculine with their cards. They check their masculine's energy with their card, and they do what they have to do from their altar to help their masculine. Divine women don't chase men. Karmic women chase men. Divine women don't stay in a situation that chains them to the devil. And the divine masculine is the devil. He's fine as hell. He know how to sex you good. He know how to treat you good. But he comes with addictions. He comes with codependent behaviors. He comes with lies. He comes with manipulation. He comes with a stronghold to keep you buried. But baby, do you know the goddess, the feminine, can heal him and cause him to awaken and break the contract and the soul ties that he have with the devil, because he is an angel on earth. He just forgot who the fuck he is. Spirit, tell me what's up with the divine masculine, and let's give some messages of enlightenment for him. Spirit, it's J Modi. Yeah, it's your beloved. Thank you for my business. Thank you for Moonkiss Exchange. Thank you for the many, many souls that are attracted towards me, that are being pulled from their situation to get it right for them. Beloved, it's time for you to focus on yourself. It's time for you to mind your business. It's time for you to worry about your health. It's time for you to detach. It's time for you to detach because you left your throne for this man. And it's time for you to sit pretty on your throne. It's time for you to do for you. It's time for you to worry less about your divine feminine, if you're with the feminine, or your divine masculine. It's just time for you to just disassociate, and it's time for you to let go and let God. Let go and let Goddess. The God and the goddess in you must be aligned, and you are the one to align them. You are the one who is to put the blood work, the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears into this situation. It is up to you to make a crown out of your pain and suffering. It is up to you to transmute the negativity that you think happen to you and transmute all of that with divine light and make that negativity a positive situation. It is time for you to use your creativity to rise out of your situation. It is not time to cry yourself to sleep. It is not time for you to chase a man. It is not time for you to chase a woman. It is not time for you to chase a job. It is not time for you to chase a cat. It is not time for you to chase a dog. What time it is, it's time for you to shine, beloved. Fuck fear. What the fuck is fear? I am channeling. I am the most high. I am the masculine. I am the feminine. And I did not instill fear or doubt in you. It is time for you to pick up the phone from within. It is time for you to moonwalk the fuck up out of your masculine's life. It is time for you to bring awareness to this world. It is time for you to heal your sisters. It is time for you to heal your brothers. Point blank, period. What do you want to do? Do you want to sink or do you want to swim? Because just as spirit has gifted you abundance, spirit can and will take it the fuck away from you. Period. It is time for you to cut off communication with people, places, and things that do not serve you no more. I am the medium. I am Jay Moya. And right now, I am being moved by spirit. I am being moved by spirit to move you. You must have the faith of a mustard seed. You must have enough faith that you can, with your mind, move a mountain. All is mental, beloved. And if they ain't cheering for you, they ain't for you. If they ain't supporting you, they ain't for you. If they love you 2%, baby, 98% slap them and walk away. Because if they gonna come in to love you at 5%, tell them holla at your ass while you walk away. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One female's trash is another woman's treasure. So, baby, some females are taking the masculine for granted. Some masculines are taking the female for granted. But guess what? This is energy. Everybody is cutting off anybody that is coming in to make them feel depressed, anybody who's coming in to make them cry, anybody who's coming in to tell them that, oh, the way you doing things ain't the right way, and you know in your spirit that it's the right way for you. Anybody that has something to say about your man that's negative, cut them off. Anybody that has something to say about your woman that's negative, cut them off. You need to listen to yourself. You know your man than anybody else. You know your woman more than anybody else. So if yourself is telling you that you need to cut them off, then cut them off. Some men and women just been coming to you with really slow offers, and it's time for you not to wait on a promise. It's time for you not to wait on somebody to come in and give you what you want. It's time for you to gift yourself what you want. Yes, communication in this journey is hard, but baby, the hardest communication is communicating with thyself. It's time for you to sit in darkness. It's time for you to sit in silence. It's time for you to disassemble and to break down the many voices in your head. It's time for you to decipher which is the angelic voice that is going to keep you ascending and which is the demonic voice that wants to bury you. Do not listen to any voice that is telling you, or you're nothing without me. You're not unique. You're not special. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Stay away from the ones that are laughing at you. Stay away from the ones that don't believe you. Stay away from the ones that rejoice when you're doing bad. Stay away from the ones that when you're doing good, they're hating and saying, oh, I don't even know why you're doing something like that. I don't even know why you want to try a new business. I don't even know why you want to get to business. You need to put a job application and just go get you a regular job. Nothing is regular about you. So you're not about to work a regular job. You're going to work the job that you want to work. And if you have to work a regular job and save the money from the regular job to do you, then do you and cut off all ties from the person that said you can't do you. Cut them off. Period. Cut them off. Somebody trying to offer you something, if the offer ain't good enough for you, reject them. You don't have to put up with people's shit. This person was sneaky, lying, not communicating with you like grown men supposed to do, but yet they want to have sex with you. Do you know that sex is a ritual? Do you know that some men and some women use your body as sex to manifest what they want in life? Do you know that it's best for you to cross your legs and sit pretty and stay away from having sex with somebody if you know that every time you have sex with them you're not feeling good, and then every time you have sex with them they just put they pull their pants back on and then just leave you hanging there. They don't come to hug you. Do you know that embracing somebody, hugging somebody, feeling somebody, that's healing? Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that being a divine feminine, that you are the high priestess? And you know that the divine feminine, this is her twin flame journey? Don't you see it's only two people here? It's the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The karmic is not in this situation. The masculine does know that he was wrong in the past, and he's working hard to make it right. He's not making it right for anybody. He's making it right for the one person that he did the worst. He put her through hell. And he knows that now because spirit came to remind him. Oh, you remember all them bad offers you was making? Remember when you was cutting off communications with the royal person in your life? Remember when your passionate wand was passionately, shooting it in the gym with everybody? Remember when you were blaming her for cutting off communication with her, and you were saying she was the one who was wrong, and you were telling your friends and your family that, you know what, if this relationship doesn't work, it's because of her? Well, baby, why are you crying yourself to sleep now? Why you want to work for this now? Because now he finally sees she was always the one that was worth investing in, when he was investing his time in people that was telling him that, or maybe these her friends and family say she a cheater. Maybe her friends and family say he's a cheater. Maybe his friends and family say, oh, this girl don't want you, she too good for you, she'll never take you serious. Something and someone, they're gonna lie, because nobody wants this to happen. Nobody wants the union to happen. That's why the karmic was doing juju to keep this from happening. But you know what's sad in this situation right now? It's the feminine blocking union. It's the masculine blocking union, because both of them are resonating in their lower self and they're not resonating in their higher self, because some of them are running away from connecting with their self spiritually. And when you run away from spirit in the 5D, the 3D will not work. You and your man or your woman might be married and very happy in the 5D realm and connected spiritually, but y'all just have a disconnect in the 3D realm. Y'all better work on what y'all have to work on so that y'all could do y'all. Because at this point in time, the feminine, she's very tired. She can't be in the 3D realm and in the 5D trying to do her things, because the masculine is just, he's really acting karmic. And right now, the feminine is telling you, masculine, that this is your last chance. If you have addictions, you have addictive problems, you have codependent problems, this is your last chance to heal them. And that's not your divine feminine saying that. That is the great mother saying that. That is the God and the goddess. That is spirit saying that. That's telling you, we're gonna take away everything that you think is too stressful for you, to show you what real stress is. A lot of you are about to start losing jobs. A lot of you are going to get separated from your family. A lot of separation is going to happen because you need to wake up. Period. Here it is. Thank you, Spirit. The man is going through a death, rebirth, transformation. The old him has to die so that the new him can embrace all that is for him. Forgive me, guys, for those of you who are writing me. I'm not really looking at it. I'm really just going in on this message, and I will come back later and comment. So your man is going through a very hard time. That's why I'm not blowing my man's phone up to be petty about some damn glue in my nails. I just fucking went to my family house and gave him time to do him, because I know something is going on with him, because I speak energy, I feel energy, I am energy. And what's going on with my masculine is something that's going on with all masculines. They're being called to service. They're being called to, spirituality. They're very conflicted and confused about a lot of things because a lot of things that they are witnessing in life right now, it doesn't make sense. It goes against everything that they learned. But now they're being stuck in their egocentric ways because now has come the time for them to unlearn everything. It's time for them to unlearn everything so that they can, get on the level of the feminine, which they already are, but the feminine already went through this process. Do we not remember the dark night of our soul when we were sitting on our throne and crying? And crying ourselves to sleep and not eating. Some of us were drinking, some of us were smoking, some of us were cheating. Women are just as bad as men. I do not have a platform where I'm going to rain hell on the masculine at all times. No. Because the masculine is not the only problem in this twin flame situation. In my situation, I was the problem and my man was the problem. Both of us was the problem because we're one. So when I started working on me, I started fixing what the hell was wrong with me so that I could come back into the situation and be the woman that he wanted me to be, which is the woman that I wanted to be. He had to go on his end and do him so that he could come back and be who he was ordained to be for me. And until we both heal our issues separately, we are not going to have a happy home. And he always tell me, happy wife, happy home. You understand? So it's like you have to understand in your situation where you need to just get a timeout. Let your man have his time out and you have your time out so that spirit can reset both of y'all. Because when you guys put yourself in timeout and you guys are not resonating with the lower vibrating energies that want you to talk shit, that want you to fight each other, that want y'all to separate, that's you giving into the juju that the karmic is doing because the karmic wants you and your masculine to part ways. The friends and family want you to part ways. Sometimes you can book a reading about your divine counterpart, and the tarot readers, they read energy. They'll tell you, oh, this person doesn't want you. This person is not the one for you. You cannot believe everything everybody tell you because you have to believe yourself. You can confirm what your intuition is telling you when you book a reading or something, but you can't go by what the reading says completely in its entirety, especially if it's a general fucking reading. Because if it's general for the whole damn world and the ethers and the cosmos and everybody. If your man is for you, you will know. If your woman is for you, you will know. Me, I'm so connected to my man. If he's having a bad day, I know. He's so connected to me. When I'm having a bad day, he stays the fuck away. Because he know. You understand? So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you for the 2 likes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me tell you something. See, right now, the masculine is running away from himself. So if he's running away from himself, he's running away from the union, and the feminine is cutting off all communication because she's tired of this redundant thing. She's tired of this recycling petty behavior. She's tired of him running away. And it could be a female that's being the runner right now. Your female might be running away from this situation because she's truly running away from healing herself. That could be me. That could be you. It could be a man right here cutting off communications with his feminine because maybe the masculine in your situation has been putting in all the work and the feminine is probably the one that's been deceptive. Maybe the feminine was the cheater. Maybe the feminine was the liar. Maybe the feminine is the karmic. You don't know. We don't know everybody's situation. That's why tarot readers always tell you, take what resonates. It's general. And right now, the divine feminine and the masculine, spirit is really blocking a lot of things from being seen because sometimes it's best for you not to see something, especially when you're healing, because that'll just make the healing process that much longer and that will further cause separation in a union. See, in this situation, She can avoid the obstacles if she just put the swords down and take the veil from her eyes down. This woman is fighting her intuition. She knows she's in a situation that's no good. And she also knows that with her feet being grounded, all she has to do is stand up, rise from this situation, and walk away from this situation. Okay? If all of you guys aren't subscribed to me, please do subscribe to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate your comments and I appreciate your likes. Again, it's time to cut off communication. It's time to detach. It's time to detach from this union that is not here yet. It's time to detach from a job. It's time to detach from whatever is causing you too much stress in your life. It's time to detach. It's not time to chase a man. It's not time to chase a woman. It's not time to chase nothing but your dreams, because your dreams is your creativity, and your creativity is the energy and space in your heart chakra. And when everything starts to spin in rotation for you, that's when healing takes place for you. And when healing takes place for you, whatever you're mad at, whatever you're angry at, whatever you're bitter about, it'll 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 disappear. You won't be mad at your man no more. You'll be free and you'll be the old self. You remember how you were before this journey, always happy, always cheerful, always maybe doing your hair, doing your nails. You had the energy to do you. But now, because somebody hurt you, your energy is gone. Baby, don't do that. Just avoid the obstacles that will come by standing firm and standing true and standing in your power and taking the call to your calling and fulfilling your purpose and stepping into your calling, and instead of stepping into that relationship that don't serve you no more. Yes, he's gonna come in to make you an offer after you cut off communication with him, but baby, I'm Gucci. Reject the first offer. That's how you tricked him. This is how you break the ego of a man. You reject him. You don't pick up his phone call. You don't text him back. You walk away. You block him off social media. You tell him I can do that all by myself, and you leave. If he's not doing what he has to do to be a better man for himself, then baby, how can you stay with the man that's not doing what he can do for him to make himself better, and you're mad because he's not being the man for you? Baby, don't you know this offer is going to be a fake ass offer? Cut off all communication with him. Move in with your family if you have to. Reject his offer. And then guess what's going to happen? When you reject all that shit and you give him enough time for spirit, for God is to work on him. 11, here's your gift from heaven, union. Y'all, I don't have a lot of subscribers yet. Well, I do, but the amount that I have, the amount that I want this year is 50,000 subscribers. And I'm telling you right now, I'm Gucci as hell. Leave him. Reject his offer, and you'll get the man that he was ordained to be. Because by that time, that separation, he's going to be thinking so much. If he was sleeping on you and taking you for granted, and you stop helping him out, you stop doing for him, he's going to be like, damn, I thought I needed her. But damn, I didn't even have myself. I'm nothing without her. God is woman. And you are going to understand that. You are going to feel that God is feminine. That's what I should start saying instead of God is woman, which God is woman, but God is feminine. God is masculine. God is woman, because all the stuff that women put up with, men don't put up with that stuff. But here's your happily ever after. Here's what you're working towards. But right now, it just doesn't feel good. But baby, that's just a feeling. If he comes in to make an offer, be happy when he comes in to make the offer. But don't show him that you're happy. Because this is truly what you want. And you got to manipulate this situation to get what you want, because the karmic is manipulating your man. His mama is manipulating him. His family is manipulating him. His friends is manipulating him. And because he's not listening to his intuition, he's manipulating himself. That's why you got your guards up, warrior woman. That's why you put your sets up, because you want to enter Wakanda. You want to enter that life. You want to enter that. But baby, if you want to enter that, go into meditation with thyself. Ganapataye namaha. Release and let go all the bullshit that does not serve you no more. And at this point in time, for some of you, you got to release your woman. For some of you, you got to release your girl, because at the end of the day, in the twin flame journey, this is the goal. Union. Here's your 1111. Continue to walk towards that portal. A lot of people think because at the end of the year, the Cancer full moon, and right now Scorpio is helping us, Capricorn is helping us, Jupiter is helping us. That doesn't fucking matter. What matter is, are you allowing these energies to help you, or are you using these energies to manipulate a situation, to do magic on somebody that doesn't want you, when you should be doing magic to help yourself by practicing positive speech, practicing positive affirmations, taking the time to start to meditate, starting with 5 minutes, working your way up to an hour, whatever, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, taking the time to write a new story, taking the time to stop thinking about what happened, when it happened, and how it happened. We want union, twin flame union. We don't want separation. And if separation is to take place, I invite it and I welcome it to take place, because separation is here for me right now. And baby, I'm loving my separation. I am getting my yoni steamed. I'm exfoliating my skin. I finally locked my hair, and I'm just watching my hair transform as I transform from within. I'm seeing so much things happen. I'm not scared of Mercury retrograde. I'm not scared of a masculine leaving me. I'm not scared of a karmic trying to bury me 6 deep. I'm not scared. What I'm scared of is hitting snooze on me. That's what I'm scared of. Okay? That's what I'm scared of. So let's get some romance and angel decks. You know what? Before I do that, let me just hello everybody. Give me a like. Give me a like. Give me a like, baby. Give me a like. I've been running my mouth so much. We need to help each other. We need to help each other. We have to. We ain't got no choice. Ooh, hello. Great Spirit, how are you doing? Keep on healing. Love you. I love you too. Burn my sage. Yes, sage is a beautiful thing. I already burnt some, but I wanted to keep this pretty so I could show you guys what sage is. And as I heal, I'm going to be doing some products for you guys, but you guys got to help me help you. You feel me? The likes and the comments and the subscriptions are helping me tremendously. So I appreciate all the help. I appreciate all the love and the light. And man, I feel so much better. My stomach has gone down. It went up again because I guess the cysts came back and things like that. And when they come back, they come with fluid. And even though I'm very petite, my stomach looks like I'm pregnant, and I'm not. I'm healing, and healing is going really, really well because people are helping me heal, and I'm helping myself, and I'm just calling all the energy to help me. Hello, highest heaven to you all the time and space. Thank you, Mama. I love you so much. Anna, if you are here, yes, you can ask a question. This has been a journey that resonates. This journey resonates with us all because we are all connected. We are all one. And this journey is very hard. It's a hard journey, but it is a blessing in disguise. Because without the masculine, without the karmic, trust me, the place you are at now in life, you probably wouldn't have been there yet right now if it wasn't for the masculine cheating, if it wasn't for the masculine lying, if it wasn't for the feminine cheating, if it wasn't for the feminine lying, if it wasn't for the karmic cheating or lying, whatever the situation was for you, you know, manipulation, deceptive, like, you know, maybe some situation come with the man or woman using the child as bait, you know, we can't do that to ourselves no more. Do subscribe, do share my love, do like, do comment, and do come visit me anytime I'm doing lives. And I'm really gonna do what I did on Facebook, on YouTube as well, and start doing free readings for people on here. I'm just very content and happy with my journey. I'm very happy with all the negativity that happened in my journey. I'm grateful for the negativity because I kid you not, I swear on everything, I thought that life was supposed to be amazing all the time, especially when you found the love of your life. It was supposed to be all the more, it was supposed to be even better. But baby, I got some truth and clarity about life, and life has taught me so much. And now I understand that life is your greatest teacher, because man, the things that I learned through life and the experiences I learned so far as a human, man, every human is not human. I know that now. And I also want to give you a sneak peek about what's to come in the future. If you guys don't know what AI robots are, I want you to Google that when I get off the live, or whenever you choose to get off the live. Google AI robots. Google what the hell you think is about to happen in this world, so that you could understand that you hating the karmic doesn't fucking matter. Because the shit that's going on, the government being shut down, you know, people being poisoned with food that they go to pay for from places that no matter what you gotta eat, and no matter what, even if you find parasites in your food, there's nothing you can fucking do about it. You know, a lot of people are going to start resonating with creating their own gardens, and doing what they have to do to feed their family better. You know, a lot of things that our masculine and our feminine is going through, you know, they're really being manipulated even by the government, because they're poisoning us so much, and they're trying to decalcify our third eye. And for the woman, they're trying to rip your womb from you, because they're trying to block all communication to the divine. And right now the veil has been lifted, and it is so thin. That's why so much people can't sleep, because the energies are coming down to us. The sun's energy is coming down to us, and the first wave of people to feel it are the twin flames in union, twin flame journey. This is why we are the ones that are going to heal the world, because when the shift hits, we are the ones who get the message first. And it is up to us, the healers, to decode what we are gifted as downloads, and to put it on a platform so that the world can hear the truth. And the truth is within us. Period. Period. So that's what we're gonna have to do, guys. That's what we're gonna have to do. You have to go into meditation, and you have to understand that your job is greater than bickering back and forth with somebody who has no energy to tame their beast. I'm in another business room trying to get everything. Well, I'm not trying to. I gotta practice, you know, better language, because your mouth, there's a lot of power in the tongue. Somebody just wrote a comment. Let me just see what you say, beloved. Hold on. I love you guys. And I love my hair. Where the damn messages at? Okay, hi. If possible, I would like to know love life in the next 3 months. You got $1 for me, baby? I'm just playing. Hold on, I'll let you know. Okay. For the next 3 months, I'm going to give you your card right now. Let me just flip this thing back into rotation so I can see the cards. For the next 3 months, for the one that asked that question, my reading is closed. If you guys are here, you guys could start asking me questions, and I'll just start flipping some cards for you guys, for those of you who need clarity. So for the first one that asked me the question, let me give you, let me just reset my deck. I gotta reset my decks to give you the information that you need about the next 3 months. Give me a like since you ain't giving me $1. Like my comment for the one that just asked a question while I reset all this. Thank you, beloved. I'm just resetting my deck for you. And this is going to be about love, because that's what my spirit is telling me you want to know about. Period. Maybe you say that, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm hearing a lot of stuff already. What did she say? Subscribe and like. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you for everybody that is continuously subscribing. Every day I'm getting subscribed too. So I appreciate all that. Thank you guys so much. You guys just don't know what you guys are doing for me, and you guys just don't know what Facebook has done for me. My Facebook family, man, man, man. I'm so happy I manifested my spiritual family, and I'm so happy that they came to me when they came to me, because man, they changed my life. They changed my life. They changed my life, because I always was somebody that was like, I can do everything by myself. I truly understand what teamwork means. There's no I in team. There's no I in team. So, point blank period, somebody broke your heart and you're healing from a situation, and it's somebody that's very arrogant, but I'm still shuffling your cards, baby. You want fast communication to come from somebody, but at this point, you already decided. Your reading starts now because I'm already channeling. You've been fighting yourself back and forth. You've been trying to bring the liberation to yourself back and forth. You've been making excuses for the people that's been hitting the snooze on you. And right now, for the next 3 months, I don't care what's going to happen to you for the next 3 months. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do for the next 3 months. For the next 3 months, you're not going to worry about somebody coming in to love you. You're not going to worry about somebody coming to make an offer for you. What you're going to do is you're going to take your little booty to the dollar store, and you're going to get a brand new notebook, and you're going to get you a blue pen, and you're going to write down, for the next 3 months, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to do for myself. This is what I want to do for me. This is what I'm working on. This is what I'm attracting. And if by God's grace, by Goddess's grace, somebody comes in to make me an offer, I'm not going to pout about it, and I'm not going to hold on to any bitterness or anger from my past about it. I'm not going to lose sleep about it. This time I'm going to do me. You feel me? No more tower moments for the next 3 months, especially not from yourself. You're working towards this, so you're going to write your story, and it's going to go like this. I, vow to love me first. I vow to do something for me every day. If you work, every time you get your check, you need to take 10% out of that check and put it towards something that's going to be of service for you. I need you to worry less about your love life and worry more about your love life from within. It's time for you to save yourself. It's time for you to marry yourself. It's time for you to do for yourself and nobody else. I don't want you to feel like you're being selfish by taking care of other people. It's time for you to take care of you. Feeling selfish, taking care of you, you shouldn't care about what anybody else have to say. It's time for you to do what you have to do so that you could elevate, so that you could ascend, so that you're not stressed out about any situation. It doesn't matter if it was 3 months, 6 months. You be like, man, I got my list and everything ready for 3 months. I know what I'm doing in 6 months. I know what I'm doing in 7 months. I know what I'm doing in 9 months. I know what I'm doing in 12 months. What we have a problem with as females and as humans in general, we like to control our situation. We like to control the people around us. We like to control our future. We like to control things. And right now, Spirit said your life is in control, not by you, but by law, by spirit, by what is greater, by what is created. We can't control things no more. We got to lose all that stuff. Okay, right now everybody need to be at zero and be a fool for themselves. So beloved, you have decisions you have to make. You have a lot of creativity in you, and you have a lot of money to make. And I know there is new love for you, but I'm shuffling your decks and I'm just channeling the message for you right now. I didn't even start picking your cards yet, you know, but I know who I am and I know who you are. And I know that 2019 will serve us and all our actions are justified. And what is for us, if we continue to work towards it, we will manifest it, period. I have one more deck to go through and then I will start shuffling your decks and things like that. And a whole bunch of them just fell on the floor. Hold on, baby. Anybody wants to get off the live, you guys can, because at this point, if you're here to know about what I was talking about earlier about the title, the reading is over. Now I'm just doing personalized readings for whoever asks me a question. And right now I'm working on the individual that wants information about the next 3 months pertaining to herself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, yeah. It's beautiful Sunday morning. All right, baby. Here we go. And I just broken nail. Marele. Tout mon nom yo. Pour yo venir dem. Earth, fire, wind, water, air, sky, the darkness and void, the space between the sun and the moon. Amundra. Merci. Papa lek ba ouve ba e a pou mwen. Lem toune apre merci ou. Beloved wants to know what she has going on for her for the next 3 months, years. 3 months to a year. I want this stretched out for her for the whole year. 3 months to a year. Merci. Pele. Li pale toi. And be okay. 3 months. Right? Okay. 3 months. 3 mois and be okay. Merci. Oh, wow. Thank you. 3 months to a year. Thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. Baby, everything is looking good for you right now. Oh, yeah. This is beautiful. Thank you for the light, baby. I got something good to tell you. Me, I'm so connected to my cards, and my cards are connected to me, and I'm connected to Spirit. It doesn't matter if I have the cards or not. It doesn't matter if it's in reversed or upright or not. Spirit tells me how to read it. I know how to read it because I channel my messages. I check and I recheck and I recheck. I move fast. So, beloved, you have some really, you got a lot of gifts in you. You're very special. I don't know if you have a lot of doubt or if you're fearful about anything. I'm letting you know right now that the elite walks with you. You're a divine feminine. You're not karmic. You're not karmic. Kies Lakshmi. Hello, Chiquita. Thank you for blessing me on this Sunday morning. Sunday praise, Sunday wealth. Thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you, Lakshmi, for making your presence known. Kuan Yin, thank you for your compassion. Pele, thank you for your divine passion. Isis, thank you for coming from the past to awaken us. Thank you. One more card. One more goddess. Please come out. Thank you. Wow. All right. Spirit, for all the decks that I have lying on this table, please clarify the message for my sister with what she wants to know for the next 3 months to a year. Thank you. Wow. Baby, I'm giving you a reading that I charge people for $80, but I'm going to do it really fast because everything that I include, even in the readings that I charge $111 for, I'm doing this for you. All right. Let me just pray right quick. Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Spirit of the God, Spirit of the Goddess, thank you for awakening me on this beautiful Sunday to be of service to others as I heal myself. Thank you for allowing me to not be ashamed in what I am doing, to not be scared and to not be afraid and not be, vibrating so low to not have my heart open to receive downloaded information to be of service to me and my brothers and sisters. Help me uplift my sisters in the now so that they can rise and be who they were called to be. Let them not be afraid to stand in their power. Let them not be afraid to stand in their truth. Let them not be afraid to pick up the call to come out here and help the world vibrate it higher. Okay, so the next 3 months, I foresee what Spirit is telling me, and I'm gonna start with the negativity first because you're purging from something or someone, and right now you're very sensitive about the situation. So there was some stronghold, some devilish codependency, somebody or someone, I don't know if it's you or another person, you were chained to a situation that was not good for you. My ex. You were chained to your ex and he was not the best for you. Thank you for subscribing and liking, beloved. Yeah, your ex is right here. Your ex was, I want to say he was younger than you. And if he's not younger than you, I'll clarify what I'm saying. He was emotionally immature. See, there you go. You just said it. He was emotionally immature for you. And the reason why I'm saying that he was emotionally immature, if he's not younger than you, it's because he's the Page of Swords. So that means whenever you wanted to have a grown-up conversation with him, beloved, he wouldn't talk to you. He would cut off communication with you. And this dude was freaking in the relationship wearing leggings and socks. He was too immature for you. Real men don't do this. Real men know how to communicate with their women. Real men, yup, sis, it takes two to tango. It's an immature and how, yes, it's a manipulative behavior. He's very deceptive. He was very deceptive. He was emotionally off balance. He has codependent behaviors that was ruining your relationship. Maybe he's somebody that smokes. Maybe he's somebody that drinks. But whatever the hell he was, he has a contract with the devil, and that has nothing to do with you. But because you were with him, because you were chained to him by will, we all have free will. You chose to be with him. So whatever was wrong with him, it started to affect everything that was good with you. And he's jealous. He's greedy. He's immature. He's stingy. And he's fucking petty as hell. He's petty. He's very, very petty. And he knows how to have sex, but he doesn't know how to communicate. He knows how to have sex, but if something comes from the sex, like let's say when two people tango, a baby can be created out of this situation. He'll be the type of person to be like, oh, I don't know who you pregnant for or some shit like that. He's arrogant. He says stupid things to cut swords in your mind, body, and soul. Separation to find. This is why spirit came in to separate this situation, because I have a lot of stuff on the deck. These are just the first three cards that I want to talk to you about. Not only was he deceptive to you, he was deceptive to other people. You're not the only person that walked away from him. The last person he was with walked away from him as well. And he's so arrogant and so immature that he thought he won the battle. And tries to betray and manipulative. Yes, lies. Yep. Baby, I'm not sorry because you graduated from him. You told me he's your ex, so you're doing the right thing. And now we're gonna show you what the next 3 months is gonna look like, because you chose to stand up to, you chose to stand your ground. You chose to love yourself first. You chose to respect yourself first. So you're not the only person that walked away from him. And you're not the only person that came into his life to try to help him. You're not the first one. You're not the first one that got burnt by him. You're not the first one that got hurt by him. You're not the first one that he lied to. I lived with such a person almost 3 years. Baby, I understand what you're saying, because I lived with somebody like that for almost 3 years, and I had to leave. I had to leave. I do feel ashamed too, but I don't want you to feel ashamed. I want you to feel great. I want you to feel empowered, because if he didn't come in to be the devil in your life, you would have never known what the devil felt like. You would have never known what the devil's behaviors looked like. You would have never known what the lies sounded like. You would have never known what the feeling to be manipulated looked like. So don't feel ashamed. Feel happy. Feel brave. Feel empowered, because you love yourself enough to balance everything out for yourself, to get yourself out this situation, because you started understanding that this situation started getting too sensitive for you. It started getting too sensitive because your body started to react. Your body started to cry for help because you were ignoring your body. You were ignoring your situation. So spirit came in and caused separation. Why? Because you needed quiet time. You needed quiet time. Why did you need quiet time? Because around this person, it's too loud. I'm giving you a reading. You asked me for the reading, so I'm giving you a reading, sister. And I love you. And of course, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I love myself. And I know that I love my deck and my deck love me. And I know that spirit loves me. They're not going to lie to me, especially when you're seeking clarity. We're not going to lie to you. We're not. So what happened is spirit separated you so that you could think, so that you can understand that you needed time alone to rest and to meditate and to contemplate, so that you can see what you couldn't see in this situation, which was the bullshit from your ex. You couldn't see it because you was up under him, and because he was manipulating you. He made you feel like you were the problem when you're the one who came into the situation to help him, because you came in with divine passion. You came in with unconditional love. You came in with hope. You came with abundance of love in its entirety. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire, beloved? We know you don't want this man because you left this man. So now, beloved, what is it that you want to do? Very soon, I told you, get a notebook and start writing what you want. Work towards what you want, because this is bringing you towards a bright future. And I don't know if you know who Lakshmi is, but Lakshmi is coming to make her presence known for you on this Sunday. And Lakshmi gives nothing but abundance to her devotees. And Lakshmi messed with you, baby. And Isis also messed with you. And Isis came because Isis said you're an old soul. And Isis say this situation involves your past life memories. So this person is reminding you of your past lover that you're not with yet, that you're going to be with. because there's new love here for you. So your divine masculine is coming towards you, but before he can come towards you, you got to put in the work to heal from this situation that hurt you. The next 3 months is going to look great for you, period. But you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, period. And you need to express your love to yourself, period. Because you've been expressing your love to this man so much that it left you feeling in a rut. And now you got to work from the ground up for everything that you lost. When you lose money, you lose energy. When you lose sleep, you lose energy. Love is energy. Love is money. So now you got to build from the ground up. And as you build, guess what? Your man that is meant for you, he's building as well. As you heal, he's healing because he's connected through spirit. He's the man that you want. He's somebody that's magical. He's somebody that's loving. He's somebody that supports you. He's somebody that whenever you need a timeout and you need a break, he's going to be like, baby, why don't you take a break? Let me do this. He's not going to be nothing like the asshole that you graduated from. This man is your divine counterpart. And I know he is because Isis said so. Isis is gifting you a past love, and Isis had to get you ready for your divine masculine. So spirit put the Decepticon, they put the devil in your life so that the devil can train you to be the woman that you were called to be, so that you can be the yin and the yang in your situation and balance the love of your life when he comes here. You see, this is two different relationships. You see that? Here's your karmic masculine, your ex-boyfriend. Here's your future. How does that look, beloved? Let me know. I'm going to hold it up. How does it look? This is what is in your past. This is what is in your future. But for this to come to you, you got to put the work in. Do you believe people like my ex can change? No. He will never change because he doesn't think anything is wrong with him. He think you're the one that needs to change. You understand what I just said? People like your ex will never change because they think there's nothing wrong with them. They think everything is wrong with you. So they're not going to change because he doesn't see that he has a problem worth changing. And let me remind you, I told you that somebody left him already. He always tells you that. And guess what? They will always tell you the truth. You're the one who doesn't want to listen to the truth because you're fighting your intuition and you've been told the truth. You already knew he would be your ex before he was your ex because he told you you guys weren't going to make it. You're the one who didn't believe it. So you can't believe that he's going to change when he told you already he not. This is when he told you that. It's his way or the highway. And if it's too much for you, pack your shit and leave. That's how he's going to talk to you. He's not going to respect you. He's not going to respect you. And that's why you had to start respecting yourself, and you had to use the Holy Trinity, mind, body, soul, spirit, to transform, to help you heal out this situation. You knew that this man would never marry you. You knew that you would never get a honeymoon with him. So you left the situation. You went on a honeymoon with yourself. And when you went on a honeymoon with yourself, that's when you started exploring your romantic feelings and understand that, you know what? I do deserve love. I do deserve hugs. I do deserve kisses. But right now, baby, for the next 3 months, do it for yourself. And as you heal, your vibration rises. As you heal, you are in a place in time where spirit is going to bring what is for you towards you. But if you continue to, oh, can I save him? Can I heal him? Can he change? The man that is for you is not going to come in because spirit's going to be like, hey, she ain't ready. She ain't ready for the real deal. She ain't ready for the real man because she's not ready to face herself. She's not ready to face her truth. She's not ready to put in the work to heal herself. Trust me, as you heal, you bring your divine counterpart towards you. That's how you call in your soulmate. That's how you call your true love to you. That's how you do it. Okay, so pretty much, let me see. Okay, so you need to go ahead and make the romantic gesture by making a romantic gesture to do everything for yourself right now. Because right now, you don't have a man, period. You know, so you got to do what you got to do for yourself. Do you need a better job? Do you need a better health diet? Do you need to drink more water? Do you need to start practicing yoga? Do you need to exercise? Whatever you have to do to make you feel better, you need to focus on doing that. Because when you lose yourself in loving you and doing for you, that's when the love of your life is just gonna pop up like boop boop. Hey girl, how you doing? Can I sit here? Is anybody sitting here? The next thing you know, you look up and then boom, there go Prince Charming, there go King, there go your masculine, and then boom, 11, 11. Here's your new beginning. So anyways, your reading is almost wrapped up. If anybody else want me to pull some cards for them, let me know. Beloved, compassion is of the matter for you for the next 3 months. You need to release judgments about yourself. You need to release judgments about others, and you need to focus on love and light that is within everyone. You might hate this masculine for what he's put you through, but you have to see the good in him because everybody is fucked up. Even the gods and goddesses on earth, we are all fucked up. We all have fucked up situations. We all have fucked up, lives. But you must see the light in other people because just as fucked up as they are, baby, you are not an angel on earth. You done did some fucked up shit too. I did some fucked up shit too, but I graduated from the fucked up shit. And for the exes that shitted on me, I didn't use magic to hurt them. I packed my shit and I left, even if I left broken, even if I left broke. I believed in myself and I gave myself compassion. Look at me now. If you want to look at me, I have stuff all over social media. Before I had to be forced to heal, I was an international model. I cried myself to sleep because I had to pick between my masculine and the passion that I had, which was to be America's Next Top Model. Spirit caused separation from that because they said, Jay, you can't be America's Next Top Model because you're the world's role model and you're not ready to be over there because your energy is not grounded. If we put you over there, you'll go and do whatever the hell they tell you to do because that's what you think you need to do. When you're in a narcissistic relationship, whatever your man tell you to do, that's what you're going to do because you're scared of being alone. I'm no longer scared to be alone because I know spirit going to give me whatever the hell I want because I know how to manifest and I know I deserve what I work so hard for. So if somebody don't want me, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna get a new notebook and I'm gonna be like, ooh, this man just dropped me like I wasn't shit. What was one man's trash was another man's treasure. And I found my husband and I am now pregnant with twins. And it all happened so fast that I forgot about his ass, the ex. In ship. Peace, beloved. I'm Jay Moya, and this is Moon Kiss Divine Exchange. So for the next 3 months, baby, everything is looking good for you if you put in the work because this devilish person, he's gone. And this is what spirit is going to gift you: a brand new beginning, a brand new love, a brand new career, a brand new job, a brand new self-esteem, brand new swag. You just new. All right, baby. So let me see if anybody want me to pull a card because there's some clients coming. I can hear them. Cause I'm at somebody else's house and this is their room where they do hair and things like that. And I just came over here to do the readings because it's quiet. It's very quiet in here. I'm trying to get my chats to come up. So, all right. I want to know if the person I had, hold on, baby. Okay, I got it. Yes, true. So everything I was saying was on point. Thank you very much for your time and your generosity. You gave me hope. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so happy. I would like to ask a question. Get a reading for Paloma. Okay. Brittany S. Carr, Moonkiss Divine Exchange is great. Thank you so much. I want to know if the person I had a miscarriage for is my divine masculine. Hey girl, what's up? Good morning. You want to help me with my readings? You coming to do your makeup? Nope. All right. Where y'all going? Y'all going to brunch? Let me give my sister this reading, and then I'll go wash my ass and go out with y'all. Good morning. I woke up out of bed for you guys. So let me read that message again. Okay, I just want to know if I should move on. Oh Lord. All right. This is not the deck to clarify that kind of message for you. She wants to know if she should move on, and man, let me talk to you from a place of my heart, beloved. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. You had a miscarriage for somebody, right? Everything that happens in life doesn't happen to us. It happens on purpose. There's a reason for the miscarriage. There's a reason for the miscarriage. You were stressed out. Talk to me. Let me know, because this is just a general reading on the live, you know. Engage me. I don't know if you were stressed out about a third party situation when you were pregnant. You were stressed out about something, or stressed out about someone. It was a new love, someone that left you out in the cold, somebody that was inconsistent, somebody that was not stable, somebody that broke your heart, got you pregnant. And you're still trying to hang on to that person. Yeah, they got you pregnant. Fuck. You see this Empress? I'm changing my cards, but this is my deck. I channel messages. You know, I do this. The Empress is in reverse, but I'm going to put it upright. The Empress in Tarot usually embodies a female that is pregnant. And if it's not pregnancy, it's creativity, because your ideas are thoughts. And then the thoughts, the action that comes with that, you birth those ideas and then you manifest something that is dense. Okay? For me, it's already in reversed. And it's still showing me 3, because I keep seeing 3 with you. That's why I'm asking you, were you in a third party situation or something when you were pregnant? Because I'm already seeing some things, and it's some sad stuff, and it's really some stuff that you already know. It's some stuff that you already know, but you just want clarity about it. You just want me to confirm it. It's not like you don't know. You do know, beloved. You do know. And you need a lot of healing from this situation. If you find me on Facebook, I went through the exact situation that you're going through right now, and I ran to yoni steams. I ran to yoni eggs, and I had to heal from that situation after bleeding, after 2 months of possibly being a mother, and hate and jealousy and evil people caused the miscarriage to happen. And I caused the miscarriage to happen because I was cursing myself, telling myself I can't get pregnant, I can't do this. It was a spiritual, because you know, the pregnancy happens in spirit first. But I didn't get my period for 2 months, and when it came, it came with chunks, and it came with me being hot and cold. It came with fevers, and I had to detox and get everything up out of me because it was making me sick. And the person that was the potential father was the one making me sick. And his family was making me sick on purpose. So I had to manifest a brand new baby daddy, because that motherfucker wasn't the one. That's why that baby didn't make it. That was for me. That's my message. That was mine. I had to leave the motherfucker. And I had to sleep. I had to wake up from the situation. And I had to allow my guides to reset my energy from the situation. Because can you imagine having a baby with somebody that you shouldn't be with? Can you imagine having a baby with somebody that you already know you're not supposed to be with? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine when you leave them, you find the love of your life, you get pregnant again, and then now you have to go through court systems, you have to do all this stuff, you have to put up with that person that you graduated from. Can I get 5 likes? I love the number 5. You understand what I'm saying, sis? You got to love yourself enough to understand why certain things happen. Me, I didn't really point the finger at my masculine because at that point I was working 2 jobs. And I had to walk away from my job because it was breaking my heart. It was breaking my wound. It was breaking me up so bad because at that time I wasn't respecting myself, and I was being a slave for a job that had no respect for me. And I moved the patient. It wasn't my job to move the patient, but those CNAs weren't doing their job, and I don't like elderly abuse. So I moved the patient myself. And when I moved the patient myself, for like a week to 2 weeks, my back and my lower stomach was hurting. I was cramping and things like that. And I had some wannabe family members that I thought was my family, which was his family. And they're like, oh, you shouldn't be pregnant, it's not a good time for you to be pregnant, as if I asked them for $1 to buy toilet paper to wipe my ass. I could never understand why they were never okay with me getting pregnant. It's because they knew they didn't want me to be a part of their life. I was just there to do something for them. And when my job was done, when they were done using me, they didn't want no ties to me. So they cursed my womb. And I cursed myself. That's why I changed my job description, so that if this happens again, I'm not going to blame nobody but me for losing my kids, if that's what God and goddesses want. If spirit wants me to have a child, and they give me the child in spirit, and then physically the child doesn't make it, I'm not going to be upset, and I'm not going to point the finger at nobody else but me. Because I brought balance to my situation by balancing my health. And spirit brought other people to help me heal naturally, instead of being codependent on white people medicine, white America, all this stuff. I don't need those kind of medication because I'm melanated. Those medications are going to kill me, and it's going to kill my womb. So that miscarriage was actually a blessing for me. And sometimes I have so much doubt in myself. I'd be like, oh, I was never pregnant. But I keep having dreams. I keep having confirmation. And I do pull cards for myself. And yes, the fuck I was. Even if it was like too early to be called a pregnancy, it still happened. And it still left my body because my body wasn't where it should have been to have the kid. My body was not healthy enough to withhold that child. So no matter what, that kid was going to take from me everything that I had left. And at that point, I was like probably 114 pounds. I was too weak. So I have 5 cards here for you, beloved. Before I start interpreting them, let me go back up and read what you were saying. You will be the last person that I will be reading for today, and I will see you guys later. I want to know, yes, stress. My grandmother had just passed. It was a lot going on. Yep. Yes, I feel that. I spoke too soon about it. I was always told I would never conceive. Me too. I was always told I would never conceive too. And what happened was I didn't speak about it. What happened was these wise women, they knew my body. They knew pregnancy. They were older women. They knew I was pregnant. I didn't know I was pregnant. I never been pregnant in my life. So I didn't know I was changing. I was happy. I was in a brand new relationship, finally, doing my thing. I was gaining weight. I was happy. And this bitch looked at me up and down And I kid you not, if looks can kill, that's the day I died, bitch. What? And they were confused because they knew I was a woman that wasn't supposed to ever conceive. I don't understand people as well. And ever since that day, just know I have yet to be as thick as I was that time. Right now, the last time I weighed myself, I was 118. You know, I'm gonna get my weight up and I'm gonna get my strength up and I'm gonna have these babies, whether they fucking like it or not. Yeah, I don't understand people. I keep having dreams about, yes, my kid was a boy. And I keep having dreams about him as well. I'm sorry for, don't be sorry, baby, because my babies are coming back. They're coming back. And they're coming back soon. And spirit is working on me on my inside. And very soon, the world will see. And the motherfuckers that caused that, I don't care if they were praying in Jesus' name. They were praying for the best. They weren't praying for bliss. They weren't praying to do better. They weren't praying to help me. They were praying to curse me. And because I was innocent, I'm still here. Okay, so Four of Swords, you've been thinking about a situation. You haven't been sleeping, and instead of sleeping, you're thinking about things, but you're thinking about things in the wrong way. Let me tell you something about this card. Many moons ago, warriors, knights used to go into battle. And for the ones that would make it back home, you know, and they did not die, you know, let's just say they would come home and they would get put in a coffin or something. And, you know, they would have to stay there all night until the next day so that they can be grateful for not dying at war. Spirit wants you to be grateful for the miscarriage because you were somebody that was told you could never conceive. But guess what happened? You conceived. You lost it, but you conceived. If you conceived, beloved, open up your mind, open up your heart, open up your soul. Because if you conceived one time, goddess, you can conceive again. You need to allow this situation to be a bliss, to be a blessing in disguise. You don't have to stay and stress out about the situation. You should rejoice. I was happy to know that my body can do something that doctors in America said I couldn't. So now I'm healing naturally so that the next time I conceive, I can have my babies and I can push them out without getting cut open and hold them in my hands and embrace them and uplift them and just be one with my babies. Because if I could do it one time, I could do it again, right? A death, rebirth, transformation happened in this situation for you. Do you know when your child would have been born? Because over here, this card is for Libra. I wonder if you would have had a baby boy that would have been born in October or something, maybe. Or I wonder if you conceived a baby in October. But anyways, the person that you are with, June 6. And I have 3 here. June. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is your baby right here. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This baby caused liberation. And the liberation comes in the form of justice. Because justice is Libra. Justice is bringing balance to your body where the imbalance was. You understand, sis? There was an imbalance, and the number six brought balance back to your life because you were so stressed out, and people were giving you a little bit of their love, and you out here giving everybody everything you got to the point you lost your energy, and your energy wasn't justified to bring the liberation in your situation, which was this sun. That's the blue right there. In America, the light blue is for boys mostly. You understand? And yellow in most cases can be universal. It can be for the feminine or the masculine, but the liberation is right here, and that's blue. That's your kid. For this card, I always get this card when I want to know about children, especially my bonus child, which is a liberation. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful son, my bonus child, Jojo. I love you so much. One, two, three, four, five, six. And your child was supposed to be born in June. That's the 6th of the month. Let me clarify again. This 6th of the month, this liberation. Okay, so, oh Lord, this is beautiful. Oh wow, I got your question. The one that fathered your child the first time, is he the one that's going to father the next one? If you want him to, yes. Because he was your new love. He was your new beginning. And he's your divine masculine. This is the twin flame card. Does your masculine have children outside of your relationship? Baby, it's just me and you here. Does your masculine have babies outside of your relationship? I knew it. Wow. Damn. Sometimes this stuff scares me. It scares me so much. It scares me. Remember how I was saying this can be for a boy because it's yellow, it's unisex, but I know for sure this one was a boy. The liberation is outside of your situation, but your child was an angel. Your child was from the spiritual realm. That's why the 6 of coins is up here and not down here. The child never made it down here. You understand? Your child, your June, never made it here. You tried to balance out the situation, but the situation was imbalanced. You were stressed. That's why you're giving crumbs over here. You can't give somebody the best of you because you weren't feeling your best. That's why the best of you couldn't come out here. That's why, this man looks sad and he's trying to balance things out. You're trying to balance things out with your masculine in his situation. Because he has a situation that's outside of you, and it's very stressful because children are affecting your relationship. This child, those children are affecting your relationship. And I don't know if you and your masculine are going through a dry spell where you guys aren't really communicating with each other, because sometimes the men gets hurt about miscarriages, but they don't express the feelings. Sometimes the female is really hurt about the miscarriage and she doesn't express her feelings. And sometimes females can have some jealousy because it's like their kid didn't make it, but his kids did. You guys see? You guys aren't talking right now. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you. Guess what? Me and my masculine, we're not talking right now either. And he has 2 kids too. We talk, but we're not talking like this, because I'm letting spirit work this out, because spirit already worked this out up here, so I'm letting them work it out down here. And then when they give me the green light that this is handled, then I'll come back into his life so we could manifest our babies. Because right now my energy is not good enough to come back to talk to him. Right now his energy is not good enough to come back to talk to me, because he have his own shit to handle, especially when it comes to his friends, his family, and his situation. Me, I got my own stuff to handle pertaining to my family and my situation. I don't have kids yet, but I'm getting ready to have kids. He have kids and he need to do what he got to do for them. because that's his situation. It's not mine. Our situation calls for us to do us separately right now. And that's what I'm doing. And if the situation calls that I need to leave and never go back, I'm never going back to my masculine if that's what the situation calls for. Because until he wakes up on his end and until I wake up on my end, we can be together, but it's always going to be this. It's always going to be me in my head, thinking negative. It's always going to be him in his head thinking negative. And so right now, we're both separated because we both have to think about what we need and what we desire and what we want and what we want to call into our life. If we want to do it together or if we want to do it separately. I already know he's my masculine, but I can't tell him he's my masculine. And if he doesn't wake up to be the masculine that he's called to be, then I'm just going to leave. And I'm going to sit pretty and I'm going to mind my business and I'm going to, be obedient and let spirit do what it got to do while I do me. So you did write me. So let me see, what else did you say? Hi guys, for those of you who just tuning in, I'm doing free readings. I just got chills. I got chills too. We are talking right now. We aren't talking right now. I feel he's coming back to have a heart-to-heart conversation. He is coming back. And what I'm going to tell you right now, beloved, for him to come back to you, you can't call him. You can't text him. If you're hurt about not talking to him, cry in private. He's thinking about a commitment. He's thinking about marriage. He's thinking about long term. He's thinking about it. But don't force him to think. Just act like you're not bothered. If he's on your page or if he has access to your social media, start posting some pics like everything Gucci. You feel me? Start posting pics of you being outside. Go do something that's gonna bring, make you happy. Go do something that's gonna make you feel better. Do eat better, beloved. Cut the meat out your diet if you want to conceive another child. You gotta let the meat go. And when you let the meat go, you're gonna start getting clarity. And wherever you're like really frisky, you're not gonna be so frisky anymore because he does trigger you a lot. He triggers you a lot emotionally. He triggers you a lot. And I don't know if you have baby mama issues, but they will be jealous of you because he wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, and they've been waiting for years to have that heart-to-heart conversation with him, and he won't do it for them. But there's a lot of things that he never did for anybody else that he's doing for you. But it doesn't matter. You got to do you by yourself, and don't show him that you're crying or don't show him that you're scared. When he called you the first time, pick up and be like, hey, how you doing? Stay on the phone with him for 3 minutes and be like, well, it was nice hearing from you. I got to go. I got to take care of some business. Bye. Cut him short. Trust me. There's a lot of freaking people I help do this. I help them with their divine masculine. And I don't want to say their names because they're very popular people. I'm just working on my popularity now by just doing what I'm doing and organically getting people to subscribe to me. 10 of Cups. He does give you joy. He does give you the happily ever that you want. And your kids and his kids do have a future together when you guys become one. But it's up to him. You can't force him to be the one. You can't force him to come talk to you. I'm not forcing my masculine to talk to me. I need a heart-to-heart conversation because I'm feeling something, and what I'm feeling, I know I'm right. So baby, if you can't boss up to come tell me to confirm what I'm saying and I already know, baby, we only get one divine counterpart, but we got a million soulmates. I don't mind getting a new soulmate. Yeah, I clarified your message. Yeah, okay, spirit. Okay, he is your man. He is your divine masculine. Okay, he is. But he got kids outside of your relationship that's affecting your union. Okay, you see that fish? You ever hear when your grandmother or somebody wise in your family be like, "Oh, I had a dream of fishes, somebody pregnant." Well, he got two of them, you know? And he's trying to think about how is he going to be there for them? How is he going to be there for you, to give you what you need, because you want children and he knows that. And how is he going to be the lover that spirit called him to be for you? Because he has to step into his calling to be a divine masculine. He has to, but we can't force him to boss up. We can't force him to elevate. We can't force him to have a relationship with spirit. Because until he has a relationship with spirit, you know, y'all relationship ain't really gonna go nowhere because it's gonna only be 3D dense. You guys have a 5D spiritual type of relationship. Your ancestors, your angels, and your guides, God put y'all together. God created him for you. God created you for him. Until he has the awareness to see this relationship for what it is, until he has the awareness to be a fool, to start all over, to be what he was called to be, until he comes back and give you that heart-to-heart conversation, you will not promote him to the next level because it's up to you to be like, okay, God, you can bless him now. And then when God bless him, he gonna have a golden erection and his phallus is gonna father y'all children. Okay, give me a like, beloved. Give me a like. Give me a like, baby. Give me a like. So you can talk to me. Let me know if that's good enough while I'll fix this deck. Give me a like, beloved. About the miscarriage, give me a light, give me some joy, give me some life, give me some hope, because I need hope too, sis. I need hope too, because I be having doubt about my situation too, you know. I be fighting my situation too. Thank you for the likes, beloved. I be fighting. I be having doubt, and I be like, should I wait for this person? Because I'm a woman. I have to have my kids in a certain time, because after a certain time, my body is gonna fight me not to have a kid. And I'll be damned if I hit menopause before I pop one baby out my yoni. No, I'm gonna do it now, because that's what I'm willing now. That's what I'm manifesting now, and it's gonna happen now. And I want twins. I will twins, and my twins have been making their presence known to me. Just like I could read you guys and I'm always on point, my babies have been telling me that they've been helping me work my way, because every dollar is helping me protect myself. Because if I have to run away, if I have to hide, the money that I've been getting on Facebook, the money that I've been booking my readings with, baby, that's the money that's been healing my wound. That's the money that's been saving me. That's the money that's been keeping me away from my masculine. And I'm telling you, if that money has to be used to recycle a brand new masculine to give me my babies, I don't care. I'm not going to block my blessing because of one person. Okay? I'm not. All right, sis. Is he the one for you? That's what she wants to know. Is he her baby's daddy and her baby's daddy and her baby's daddy and her baby's daddy? Is he the one that's going to father her new baby? Please, son, the one from June, make your presence known to your mother again, beloved. She loves you. And if she had it any other way, you would be here with us right now. Okay, beloved, your son said you need to forgive and learn. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I don't want to cry. But you are a mother, and you're still a mother to him, even though he didn't make it here. He knows who you are, and you are his mother. And he will always walk with you, and he will always have a bond with you. And right now, he wants you to forgive yourself because you've been blaming yourself about what happened. It wasn't your fault that you miscarried. And your son said, there's a strong magnetic attraction here with the father. He chose the father, and he chose you to be his parents. And he said, very soon, He said, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Let 2019 be the year for you to conceive again. Let it be. But forgive yourself for what happened in the past. Forgive yourself. Forgive your masculine. Forgive yourself for being so stressed out that somebody died that you love, because death is a celebration. And your grandmother, I believe you said it was your grandmother, but excuse me if I'm wrong. Whoever it was that passed, they're in your vortex. Receive them. Ask her to help you manifest this child, and she will, because now she is more powerful than she has ever been on earth. She is an angel and she can make things happen for you right now. So call on her, pour libations to her, and tell her, I miss you and it stressed me out when you weren't here, and I want your help to help me manifest my new beginning by bringing in another ancestor through my portal. For your ancestors are the ones that came before you, and you are the portal to the ancestors to come after you, and your children are ready to birth. And just like I was taught in my healing, you heal your womb by telling your womb, I am healed and my womb is ready to have children. And you keep believing in that, all right, beloved? Okay. So that's the message from your baby. So let me just go back up and see if there's any more things for me to to run my mouth about, because this girl needs her room to do somebody's makeup. I got chills. He is coming back. Can you tell me about my DM? I liked and sub. Thank you so much, Brittany. I appreciate this reading more than you know, and I'm sending love and healing to your room. I am in tears. I told you I didn't want to cry, beloved. Don't make me cry, so I'm going to cry when I get off this, because I feel incomplete. I feel like I'm not a woman. You know, I can do so much phenomenal things, but why am I miscarrying? Why am I not having my kids, So I started my business and I named it Moon Kiss Exchange after my daughter that's not here yet. And I have my business that I call Sun Kiss Exchange, and I named that after my son that's not here yet. Because I don't believe that I'm gonna go down like that and not be a woman and be a warrior woman, to have my own empire and my own legacy that I could leave for my children. Because everything that I'm doing now, I'm doing it for my future, because my children are my future. They are my future. So peace to you, sis. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking. And Nicole Green, you want to know about your masculine? You could open the door. What y'all want? Y'all need the room? No. What y'all want? Oh, you going with them, right? I'm going with them. What you want? I need to go get a haircut. So what? You want my car? Here you go, masculine. Thank you. All right, baby. Don't go visit your girlfriend now, because I'm going home today. Just make sure that you're here before I leave. I want to leave to go home before 3. So come back. All right? All right now. You going to go take a shower? All right. Nicole Green, baby. I'm telling you, I don't want to cry. I'm in my feelings. My masculine and me are not talking. And it's an emotional hot mess. And this is another reason why Miss Green hasn't seen me on Facebook. I know her energy. I know who she is. And I know her name. Miss Green, I do miss you. And thank you for checking on me in my inbox, because you haven't seen me on Facebook. I'm actually running away. I'm actually hiding. Because on Facebook, you guys know me. and I can't fake it, because y'all know me so much and y'all gonna know that something wrong with me. And I'm just choosing to hide away from you guys right now. Because the healing been taking a lot out of me. It's been taking a lot out of me to stand in my power and not to put up with anybody, people, places, or things that's going to harm me in my healing. So I separated myself from everybody. And I'm just working on my communication with spirit. Every day that I do a reading, y'all just don't know that I have to force myself to do something that I'm scared to do. And it's hard being an empath. It's hard being a healer. It's hard being a divine feminine. It's hard being a high priestess. It's hard being a divine masculine. It's hard being human. It's hard because sometimes I have to give people news that it's hard. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, you know. Like yesterday, I told a girl she had to leave her man. That's not easy for somebody to tell you you have to leave your man when this person probably been here your whole life, and this person probably the one that makes the money. You know, this person probably the one that take care of your kids, and then I have to give you a message like, hey, you gonna have to leave. And plenty of times I told people they have to leave a relationship and they left in time. And plenty of times some people didn't listen to me and they didn't leave and bad things happened. And even when I get the message that I have to do something for myself, I don't listen to it, and then I end up getting hurt from the situation. You understand? So, Nicole Green, about your masculine, you guys been fighting a lot. Or maybe you've been fighting with yourself. And if you're fighting with yourself, he's picking up on that kind of behavior. And if he's fighting with yourself, you're picking up on that behavior. But at the end of the day, the card that I did pull is this divine card. Hence the name in Moonkiss, Divine Exchange. When this card comes, this is confirmation that you are in a twin flame journey, that your life is changing for the better. And right now, it probably hurts. Just like right now, the situation with me and my masculine, it hurts. But I know at the end of the day, this is who he is and this is who I am. So Nicole, yes, this is who your man is. This is who you are. You're a divine feminine. He's a divine masculine. But you know, on earth, when we're going through union, you know, we're going to fight each other. We're going to doubt each other. We're going to curse each other. We're going to stop talking to each other. You know, because it's like the imbalances got to get in line separately so that we can come to each other and be one with each other. Okay, so all these are good. Nicole Green. I remember one time Nicole Green booked me, right? And something happened to my masculine. He got into a really, really bad accident. And I had to push her reading back. She was so patient. She was so patient. And when I was able to do her reading, she was okay with everything being late. She was so okay with it. So when I got new spiritual tools, I gave her extra stuff for her reading. And Nicole, the question about your divine masculine, baby, he's your true love. He's your true love. But I want you to know I'm honest. Just because he's your true love doesn't mean you have to put up with certain behaviors if you don't like it, you know? There's certain things that my masculine be doing that I did not like in the past, so I left his ass. And there's certain things that in the past that I was doing that he don't like about me, but I'm stronger than him when it comes to certain things, like with emotions. He can't win when it comes to emotions. I'm all about wearing my emotions on the sleeve. If something is bugging me, I'm going to speak. If something's bugging him, he's like a hermit. He's very quiet. He won't speak. And his body language just tells me that he's hurt. He's like a little sad puppy. And sometimes I can't give into them puppy dog eyes, you know? But Nicole Green, this could be the one with your question that you asked me about your masculine. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. This is the romance of a lifetime because you only get one divine masculine per life. You could get a million soulmates, but you only get one divine masculine per life. And believe me, ain't nobody gonna piss you off as bad as your masculine pisses you off. But that's where you gotta practice enduring the pettiness because you know, because your intuition told you, and I'm telling you, and these cards are telling you, this is true love, this could be the one, and this is an 1111. Here's your gift from heaven. What spirit puts together, no man can destroy. So you could keep fighting yourself in your head about it, you know, like, oh, hell no. Nah. You know, my man would never disrespect me. My man would never lie. My man would never cheat. My man would never steal. Baby, your divine masculine is going to do everything that you're scared of. Everything you're scared of, your divine masculine is going to do it. If you ever been in a relationship and you'd be like, oh, I'm so scared to be cheated on, he's going to cheat. If you're so scared to be in a relationship and you'd be like, oh, I don't like to be lied to, he's going to lie. You understand what I'm saying? In a twin flame journey, in twin flame union, you mirror each other. That's called 1221. You know, that's why December 21st was so important for us. That's why the Cancer full moon was so important for us. That's why all the planets are important for us in this journey because we need everything in Mother Nature. We need everything in the cosmos to help us put up with him because he's going to trigger you. You're going to hate him and love him. You're going to love him and hate him. And guess what? He gonna hate you and love you. He gonna love you and hate you because you guys were created to trigger each other, to uplift each other so that you guys can love each other and heal the world because the world is watching y'all. People gonna be like, why y'all always fighting? Why y'all always this? But they're never gonna understand why y'all can't leave each other. That's what they don't understand. And that's what they're not gonna be able to understand when it comes to you. So Miss Green, thank you, beloved. So my people are leaving, so I'm gonna free myself and I'm gonna leave. It was an honor being here. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the shares. Here's my beloved makeup artist. She's my hairstylist as well. And here's how I look like. And I'm going to show you what she do. And when you guys see what she do, she's going to create her page and you guys are going to follow her. She's Zealous Outlook and she transforms you. I transform you from within. She transforms you from without. Nicole Green, this is my sister. This is my sister, Nicole Green. Brittany, thank you for subscribing. Do share the word. I got boogers and shit because y'all had me crying and stuff about healing and things like that. I'm so sorry for the ones that are going through a bad time. But baby, it's only getting you ready for a new beginning. All right?
Don't worry, I am too. I'm going through some shit.
We all going through some shit. It's inevitable. And I'm gonna do me. And when she fixes my hair and she fixes my makeup, I'm going on Facebook first because I have to welcome them for the year. I've been running away from them because I've been running away from myself. And I really just didn't want to cry. You see, Nicole Green, she's on Facebook and she came to YouTube, and because she here, she got me crying. She's my family. She's my sister. On Facebook, whenever I give powerful lives and I'm giving free readings, negativity comes to knock me down. One day they knocked me down so hard that my tooth got chipped in my mouth. And then I didn't want to do readings no more. I didn't want to do anything no more because the more and more I do for the collective, the more and more I started getting hurt. So Nicole Green came on Facebook and she inboxed me and she's like, Jay, don't feel the way you're feeling. You know, she told me, don't feel like that. You know, and she made me laugh. She uplifted me. And then she sent me a picture of her tooth that got knocked out her mouth. And then I started doing readings. I started going in. And when I started vibrating higher, I started helping more people, and more people started coming to me for healing. So do share me. Do share my YouTube. Do share my Facebook. Do share my love. Do share my energy. And if you're depleted, if you're feeling ugly, look at me. I'm showing myself. I have, you know, this dark pigmentation around my chin that I just can't stand. I used to have a lot of bumps, but Nicole's my witness. I started glowing. I started changing, and she knows how my stomach used to be big, and she knows about my issues, and she's been sending me love and light. She's been uplifting me. Whenever I'm ghost, she calls, she checks on me like, hey sis, I haven't seen you. I just want to know everything's okay with you. Sometimes in life, in this twin flame journey, you have to let your friends help you, because it just takes too much out of you to endure the pain from somebody that you love, that has cut off communication with you, that's manipulating you. You don't want to do that. So you want to surround yourself by people that's going to uplift you. You want to surround yourself with people that's going to praise you when you're doing something. Even if you're doing something wrong, they'll tell you the truth. You don't want somebody to come into your life that's going to lie to you, beloved. And what I'm doing, my warrior woman, we're strong, and we're on Facebook, okay? So JM Ori Lion, ORILION, or put on Facebook Moon Kissed Exchange, and you'll find me, and you'll find my spiritual family. And baby, we're getting bigger. We're getting bigger. We're getting bigger. Getting bigger. We meditate together. We cry together. We do all that together, because together we are stronger. All right, guys. So I'm going to brunch. And when I come from brunch, I'm going to be with my sister. She's Zealous Outlook. I transform you from within with readings, and she transform you from without. She do hair, she do makeup. You know, she's a wardrobe stylist. You know, sometimes when I don't have people, when I used to model, I'm healing right now, but I'm going back to it. Whenever certain makeup artists don't come through, or wardrobe stylists don't come through, or some people who do hair on the set don't know how to do black people hair, my sister, she gets me Gucci. And for a lot of my modeling pictures that you guys haven't seen yet, that's out there, that I'm not promoting, I'm not putting it on here, because it's two separate things I'm doing. This is not the fashion industry, this is spirituality. So I am a model, and I'm going to show you what she can do. Okay? That's why I'm showing me in my ugliness, but I'm just showing you because I'm finally not scared to be on YouTube no more. And it took what? It took a long time for me to get here, but guys, I don't want to cry no more. I'm not going to cry about any miscarriages. I'm not going to cry about my masculine, and I sure as hell ain't going to cry about this karmic bitch, cuz she just want to be me. She just want to be you, divine feminine. She wants what you got. She wants your happily ever after. She wants your power, and she wants your divine masculine. Bitch, you ain't gonna have our man, not this lifetime. In church, you're not gonna burn us this time. Because we what? We witching it.